Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm doing awesome.
Mm,
Okay,
yes.
so can you tell me, did you had your English lessons tonight or earlier? Were you able to have English lessons or no?
Yes, I had
Hmm.
the English class today.
I see. Okay, because your teacher before me didn't write any topic here, so I thought you changed your lesson.
Uh,
Okay. So, what have you been doing today or earlier? What did
yes.
you do?
I went to study room again, and I had the
Mhm.
English class in the morning.
Mhm.
Mm,
Oh, you
yeah.
had English classes in the morning, online
Yes.
English classes?
Yes.
Oh, with Mint?
Sorry. Yes. With mint.
With Mint?
Yes. In the mint. Yes.
Hmm, I see. Okay, so can you tell me where did you stop? On which topic? Or on which lesson?
We will have a lesson six. Uh, lesson six. Hello? A, I, U, E, U. Ah, mm, hello, hello. Mm.
Oh, sorry,
Ah,
hello?
yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you.
Okay, you are on lesson 6?
Yes. Theodore.
Mm. Oh, yes, we are. You didn't have any topic with your previous teacher.
Mm,
You've done free talking.
yes. Pre-talking and review the previous lesson.
Hmm. Okay, so let's go to lesson 6 then. Let's
Uh, by
continue.
by the way,
Mhm.
I'm just wondering.
Okay, why?
Teacher, yes, I mean, you teacher look a little bit tired. Are you?
Yes, because you are my 10th student.
Ah,
Yes, but anyway, it's okay. Mhm.
yes.
Yes, and I was not able to have a good sleep last night because you know I'm kind of sick.
Uh,
Yes.
cough,
Sorry.
cough.
Cough?
Yes, cough.
Yes. No, it's actually I actually suffered from fever.
Fever.
Yes, I had a fever. Maybe because of our weather, because in my area, or during mornings, it's too hot, and then in the afternoon, it's too cold, and sometimes it rains really hard. So I think it's because of the weather.
And how about teaching student? Is it kind of stressful for you teaching
Oh,
student?
sometimes, but not really because I really enjoy what I am doing, so it it really doesn't matter.
Uh,
Yes. Okay. So how
yes.
about you? Were you able to have a good night's sleep?
Yes, I had a good night's sleep yesterday, and I got up in the morning early and had breakfast too. Yes.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
So, are you ready? Let's continue with our lesson.
Yes. Lesson
Okay.
letter A. Yep.
Yes. Now, let's go, or this lesson is entitled Theater.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So, can you tell me how often do you visit theater to watch movies or?
uh, well, just yeah, sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sometimes, but not often.
Yes, not often.
Okay. Why? You don't like going to cinemas or to
Mm,
the theater?
since I I can watch some movies or some TV programs on computer on the
TV.
yes
Oh, yes,
TV
computer,
yes
yes.
TV yes TV or computer. So I
Mm.
think that is one of the reason why I do not go why I don't go to theater often.
Mm.
Yes,
I see. Okay, we're the same. Okay,
yes,
my friends love going to the cinema, watching movies, but me, what I usually do is that I stay outside
yes,
and I play games. So we have this area, or we have this place in one of the malls here in Baguio City. We call it
yes,
Quantum, wherein there are a lot of games like basketball, racing, and computer games. So I spend my time there playing and waiting for my friends because for me, I think it would be or it would be of course less expensive if I'm going to watch online than going to the movie theater and
yes,
watching movies. So my friends always tell me that if I am going to wait until it would be it can be downloaded through the computer or it
yes,
could be seen in the TV. I think it would actually take you 2 weeks, right, from
yes,
the release or a month after the movie was released.
yes, released.
So yes, I told them that I can wait, right? As long as I'll be able to watch that movie, I don't care if it really takes a lot of time because I'm not really and given the fact that I'm not really into watching movies, especially when I really don't like the actors of the movie.
Mm.
I think it's cheaper, right?
Yes, cheaper and more convenient.
Mhm, you are right.
Since it's in my room, not I don't need to go out. Yeah.
Mhm, you are right. Okay, you just stay at home.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, there you go. Now let's continue. This time, let's read a conversation together.
Yes.
I'll be reading Megan,
Yes.
and you will read Blair.
Blair. Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's start.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, would you like to say something?
Then it's okay. Yes.
No?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start.
Yes.
Wow, you look fabulous. It must be great to be a stage actress. Wearing costumes and being in front of an adoring crowd must be wonderful.
Well, I guess you are right, but it wasn't always so.
What do you mean?
Well, when I was starting out as a young actress, I had to work really hard.
Mhm. I can't believe that. I've seen your performance 100 times and you are perfect.
Thanks, but as I said, I was just starting out and I used to have two left feet. It took me months of training to be able to do a reasonable dance.
Okay. Oh, just give me a moment. Hold on.
Yep.
Hmm. Okay. So let's ago. Really? Wow, you come a long way then.
That's right. On my first performance, I missed my cue so many times. The only reason I didn't run out of there is the director telling me that the show must go on.
That sounds tough.
You bet. I was so embarrassed. I was holding back my tears during the curtain call. Thankfully, I got better at it. Hopefully, hopefully, I don't make the same mistake tonight.
Okay, but before we continue, I want you to please say one more time embarrassed.
Uh, embarrassed,
Okay, one more time embarrassed.
embarrassed.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Now let's continue.
yeah.
hmm I'm sure you won't. I'll be in the audience. Break a leg, player.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell me, are there words that you find unfamiliar? Are there
Mm,
unfamiliar words in the conversation? Do you find, or can you tell, or do you see difficult words in the conversation?
only two left feet.
Okay, which words?
Yes, two left feet.
Oh, sorry, hold
Yeah.
on. Mm-hmm. Again, sorry,
Yes, two left feet.
two left feet.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So it means that it's, or for a person who is two left feet, is a person who is, who is having a hard time to dance. Okay, or
Mm.
they don't really know how to dance.
Yes, I got it. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now,
Yes.
anyway, so these are the meanings. Okay. So,
Yes.
break a leg, right? This is an idiomatic expression saying that
Good
you
luck.
need to, yes, good luck
Yes.
or do better, right?
Do better. Yes.
Or, yes. Okay, there you go. So, Mies wants cue. The show must go on. They're all familiar words, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, okay. Now, so here are some vocabulary words.
Yes.
Okay, do you know? Now, I want you to please pick three, three vocabulary words and please use it in a sentence. You choose three vocabulary sentences and use it in a sentence.
Yes. Costume. I have many concert costume. For I have many costumes for concert.
Sure, okay.
Yes.
Next.
Mm, mm, uh, it is good for to take part in a play.
Okay.
Uh,
Sorry, I was not able to hear you properly.
yes. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Yes. Okay. So I think there's something wrong with our connection. So anyway,
Yes.
let's continue.
Yes. You can you can hear me loud and clear. You
Yes,
can
I
now.
can. Yes, I think that's better. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
hmm
Mm, yes. What they call.
Okay, what was your chosen word again? What word did you choose?
Yes. First word was costume. I
Yes,
have, yeah,
and
many costume, and then play.
play.
Yes,
Okay.
play. Yes. It's good for uh taking part in play. Taking part in a play is good for raising your uh speaking skill.
Yes, or maybe your confidence, right?
Yeah, yes, for raising confidence.
Okay. Taking part to plays will help you boost your con. Okay, here. So maybe you can say it this way. Please read.
Yes. Taking part to place taking part
Oh,
to
sorry,
play
sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, in
Taking
yes.
part in plays, yes, or to
Yes.
place. It's. Hold on. Let me check
Hold on,
which
let me
one is
check which one is
better.
better. Yes.
Okay, so sorry, that should be in. So
Yes.
taking part
Part
in plays.
in place will help you boost your confidence.
Okay,
Yes.
very good.
Yes.
Okay,
And
and please pick one more.
one more. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. The actress Miss his cue in the monologue.
Yes, okay. There
Yes.
you go. I think that's correct.
Yes. Can you hear me
Mhm.
clearly now?
Yes, I
Ah,
can.
yes.
Okay, so
Yep.
I think maybe there's something wrong with the line earlier. That's the reason why I was not able to hear you well. But now I can hear you well now.
Ah, yes. That's good. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now let's continue. So are all these words um, easy, or did you understand all the words this time?
Yes. I got all the words this time.
Okay, good. Now
Yeah.
let's continue. Now, of course, the practice makes perfect again. I
Yes.
want you to please fill in the blanks with the correct sentence.
Yes. She will never make it to Broadway with two left feet. And I hope no one noticed that I missed my cue. Don't worry
Mm-hmm.
about me, the show must go on. Everyone in the audience was standing during the curtain call. You've practiced so hard. Break a leg.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. Very good.
Yes?
And here, of course, you need to use the sentence or the words in the vocabulary part, and use it to complete the paragraph.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Let's start.
Yes. Hi, my name is Blair. I'm a stage actress. I love acting on stage. I get to sing, dance, be a different person every night, and wear cool costumes. It's not always fun though. First, I had to make it past mm, the understudy. That time I had to perform a really long monologue. I started
Mm-hmm.
out being at uh, standing ovation for another
Okay.
actress. Yeah,
So sorry, that should be ovation, standing
ovation.
ovation.
Yes,
Hold on.
standing ovation.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with that word, standing ovation?
No, I'm not familiar.
Okay, so when we say standing ovation in cases, for example, have you ever watched, for example, auditions? Like, are you familiar with the American Idol? Have you ever
Mm,
watched American Idol?
just
Yes.
to just to one or two time. Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. So when we say standing ovation, it is where when the audience stand up and clap for you.
Yes.
Yes, so when there's a standing ovation, for example, your play gains a standing ovation, it means that the crowd really applauds you, so they've given you a standing ovation, and they clap for you or they cheer for you.
Yes, I got it. Like
Yes,
yeah,
a very
standing. Yes,
loud, yes, a very loud applause, and some of them are, of course, standing, as the word
yes,
implies, right? Standing ovation. They stand up and they clap for you.
yes. I understand. Yes,
Yes, okay.
yes,
Now, is it clear?
yes. It's clear.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Now, let's continue here.
Uh,
Oh, sorry. Now, this time again, I'll be asking you some questions,
yes,
okay?
yes,
Yes, hold on. Let me just reply on this. Just a moment. Give me a moment.
yes. Sure. Yes.
hmm Now, can you tell me, have you ever watched a play in the theater?
Seattle.
Yes, so theater it's different on, we're talking earlier about the cinema, right? So it's different from theater wherein you usually watch live, for example,
Ah,
live acts,
like a live hall.
musical, yes. Like in the when you go to or when so you said you're familiar with the American Idol, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm. Yes, I have watched the play in the theater when I was a little kid. Since my parents brought me to the theater, I had no
Mhm.
choice.
Oh, so they tag you along.
I'm sorry, what do you mean tag you?
Tag along.
Tag?
Yes. Tag along.
Yes, tag along, yes, tag along. But after I became adult, mm, I never go to
The
go to the theater
Oh, so
by
just
myself.
once.
Yes, just yeah, 2 or 3 times.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
How
So
about you?
let me check.
Do you often go to the theater?
Mm, when I was in, how to go? When I was in middle school, yes, because I used to join a lot of plays before. If you are familiar with Romeo and Juliet,
Yes.
yes, are you familiar to that?
Yes. It's
Yes.
very famous. Yeah, famous play. Yes. Yeah.
So I've been or I was given the chance to play as Juliet when I was in middle school.
Uh,
Yes, and also a lot of I've done or I've performed a lot of poems by Shakespeare.
uh,
Are you
by the
familiar
way,
with Shakespeare?
yes, I think it's kind of hard for playing Juliet because it's yeah heroine in the play.
Yes, it is really actually
Yes,
hard, especially that of course you need to do a lot of things, and or at first I didn't like the story of the movie because it's very tragic, right?
yes, tragic.
Yes, it is a very tragic love story because both of them died.
Yes.
Yes, but then I needed to attend because there was one of my subject wherein I mm, I think I'm about to fail in that subject. Yes. That's why I needed to join the play so that my grades will be saved so that I'll be able to pass the subject. Yes, because I really didn't like the teacher. I hate my teacher. I hate my English teacher.
Ah,
Yes. That's why I never attended any of her classes. I just attended attend her, or I just attend class when we have a quiz, we have an exam, or yes, we have a test. But if it is a regular classes, I'm not attending her classes because I'm not learning.
What do you
All
mean
I
you didn't learn?
Yes, we are not learning because all she do is that she just
Ah,
let us read. She just let us read some books, and she never explained once, or she's not explaining what is inside the book. So she just want us to read the book, and we are going to explain it or we are going to explain it to our own.
hmm.
Yes, and
And
that's
then
really kind. Where yes.
yes,
Hmm.
and then what is related with the the terrible English teacher and your play as
Oh,
Juliet?
oh. So of course, so I need to play as the Juliet of our campus. So or I used to attend some competitions, and she told me that if I'll be able to win the competition, she will pass me in English
Ah.
subject. Yes. So that's the catch. If I decided to portray as Juliet, then she will give she will give me a passing grade. But if not, well,
I got it. Yes, I got.
yes, because in our school, usually the English teacher will be the one who is assigned to do that task.
Yes.
She will be the one to train us. She will be the one to show us what we need to do.
Hmm. But
Yes.
yeah, even though the English teacher was terrible, you had a wonderful memory in the play as
Yes.
Romeo. Actually, yes, you acted as a heroine, yes,
Hmm. Yes,
heroine as yes,
heroine,
Juliet, yes.
heroine. Okay, so
Yeah.
I love I don't like her as an English teacher, but I like her as a person. She's actually my friend. When I used to join competitions before beauty pageants. Okay, she is my mentor, or she is
Uh,
my coach. Yes. So I like her as a person, but I don't like her as a teacher, as an English
mm.
teacher.
Yes, I got it. Yes, I got it. In terms of a teacher, she was not that good. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, because all she does when she is in the room is that she looks at her phone, she play a lot of games, and then she's going, or I think she will, for example, she will enter the room and she will say, "Hello class, good morning. So please turn your book and on page 29 and read and then answer the questions." And then after that, if the time is over, she will say, "Okay, please pass your paper. See you again tomorrow." That's it. She never explained things. And you know what's difficult, or what I hate about her the most, is that she gave us very difficult exams.
Ah,
It's very difficult.
without any explanation, she just
You're right.
yes gave you
Mm.
exam.
Okay. You do imagine, or have you ever experienced that you were given something difficult, but you was not able to learn anything,
Yes,
right?
yes, I understand. I understand what you
Mhm.
feel. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had that experience before?
Yes, usually I just try to memorize the content of a textbook, and most of a teacher just give a student exam
Mm,
exactly
yes.
same as a textbook. So yes, it doesn't matter if you memorize the textbook, and it doesn't matter, yeah, taking a exam. It's easy
Oh,
kind of.
so you mean your exam is, I mean, your exam is based on the textbook itself.
Yes, yes, textbook content. So if you memorize the whole content, I mean, not whole, just the important part of the textbook, then you can take
Mm-hmm.
exam relatively easy.
Okay, how I wish your teacher there is the same as my teacher here. You know what? You know what's funny is that I used to love the English language. I
Yes.
used to love the English subject, but then in most of my grades, even in elementary, in middle school, in the university, my grades or my English grades are low. They are low.
Oh, really?
They are low. Yes, but I love the English language, so I don't know the reason why. But there you go. Okay, maybe it's because I don't like how the teacher, or yes, how the classroom teacher teaches us the English language. I think that's one of the motivations why I
Ah,
decided to be an ESL teacher.
yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, that's the reason.
Yes.
Okay.
I understand.
Anyway,
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've I've told you a lot of stories. I know
Yeah.
you already know me. Yes. Okay. So, can you tell me during those times, your 2 to 3 times that you visited a theater, what did you or what was it, and did you like it?
Well, I could not get into the play since I didn't have any interest in the play. So in my memory, the yes, it was boring
Mhm.
watching the play.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay, yes, you're right. It's actually hard to enjoy something that you're not
yes,
interested, right?
yes. It's kind of hard to enjoy something that I'm not interested in.
You are right.
Yes,
Okay, I understand that.
yes.
Now let's continue. Mm, hmm, okay, sorry. Hold
Yeah,
on. Now,
yeah.
can you tell me how did this, or can you remember how did the story go?
Mm, yes, usually play. The actress is singing in the play, and the song, the song is kind of line in the play. So
Mhm.
I could not remember well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I see. Okay. So I really think that you really did not enjoy because there's, or you were not able to share something special about the play.
yes.
Okay. Now, can you tell me that do you agree that the theater is a dying industry? Why or why not?
I think so. It's yeah. In my case, I'm not interested in the play, and also young people young people prefer to have easy one which has
Mhm.
which give them fun, but at the same time it doesn't
Mhm.
need to any effort to understand the things and any effort to know about the things. How do I
Mm.
say? Yes, I mean there are many things nowadays. There are many things which can can give young people fun and joy, but at the same time, it doesn't need to any effort to understand and to know about the things.
Okay, so you mean that they want to, or they enjoy movies or plays that is easier for them to understand,
Mm,
or
yeah.
or or you mean, or they enjoy watching plays wherein they can relate easily.
Yes, like a game or movie is
Mhm.
much easier to
Yes.
enjoy compared to play in the theater.
Yes, okay. And I really do believe that some plays in the theater are, or are not, or sometimes they are not, mm, I mean, they are plays that happened years ago. They're not
Yeah.
really happening now, right?
Yes. And then yes, and play in the theater does not simulate what they call
You mean it
stimulate
does not,
stimulate.
yes, it, you mean they are not giving, or they're not giving interest to the
Yes.
viewers. They
Yes.
don't, yes, they don't simulate interest, right?
Yes, they don't simulate interest, and well, as you know, people have interested in more kind of
Mm-hmm.
violence or fast action. Yes, such yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay, so you're right. So the movies, or younger generation nowadays, prefer different genre or different type of plays, different
yes,
type of movies, right?
yes,
Yes. They don't have interest. You're right. They don't have interest on some plays that are being shown in the theater
yes.
because
That's
of,
correct.
yes,
Yes,
yes, just like us, right? We really it really feels boring.
yes. Kind of. Yeah.
Kind of boring. Okay.
Yes,
Anyway, now a lot of actors and actresses complain about how their private lives are invaded. However, some argue that being a celebrity means being a public property. Now, can you tell me that being a celebrity means that they are a public property? Yes or no, and why?
I don't agree with the opinion since being actress means that it's okay. It's okay show their private living, private things to
Mhm.
to audience, to
Mhm.
crowd. So it's kind of a dilemma that even though they want to be actress and they want to star in the movie, but at the same time they still want to keep their private living.
Mhm.
The sounds,
And
yeah, the sounds is weird. Yeah.
yes, you're right. And I think that even if they are public, or yes, even if they are celebrities, right?
Yes.
They still need their privacy.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes. I agree, but I mean, uh, mm,
Okay, so you mean that
degree,
it's just,
degree,
huh? Sorry?
degree. I mean, it's important to keep degree. Yes, for their
Mm,
yes, private
yes.
things.
So they need to set a limit, right?
Yes,
Or how do, yes, they should set a limit, or mm, hold on.
yes.
I'm thinking of another word of or limit. Hold on.
Limit, yes, or degree or standard.
Or
Mm,
yes, limitation, boundary, or
yeah,
border, right?
boundary. Yes,
Yes.
boundary.
They need to. You are right.
Yes,
Okay, now let's continue. So I'm not going to let you do this. Let's continue to the next one.
yes. Thank
Now,
you.
this one, let's go to entertainment insider lingo. Now,
Yes.
how did you understand the word insider lingo?
Inside the lingo.
Lingo.
Mm, inside the lingo means uh yes inside the language.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, or yes. So sometimes they are called jargons. Are you familiar of jargons?
Jargon. Ah, yes, yes,
Jargon.
yes. I've heard that.
Yes, so
Jargon.
when we say jargons, these are just words that are particular to a certain group. For example, in a business jargon, okay, when we say business jargon, so the commonly or how do when we say jargon, there are, for example, the word has a similar meaning when it comes to a different area.
Yes.
Okay, I will give you an example. For example, in the business lingo, we have asset, right?
Yes.
And in the business lingo, when we say asset, it means that it is the, how do you call this? It is the, hold on, I don't know how to explain the asset. If, for example, the asset of the company or the the attraction or the strength of the company, right?
Yes.
Yes, that means when we say asset in a business language, it means it is the strength of the company,
Yes.
right? Yes,
Yes.
but when we say, for example, the asset of an individual, it is something when we say, for example, your asset is your eyes. Okay? When I
Yes.
told you that, it means that one of the prettiest part of your body or one of the most attractive part of your body is your eyes,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes, so that's the meaning, okay?
Yes.
Yes, so for example, also for being a pilot, right?
Yes.
So I know that there are words that you used only inside the plane.
Ah, yes. Yes.
We're in
Space.
when you're going, yes, when we're in we when you are going to say it outside, maybe it has a different meaning to other individuals who are not considered as pilots or who are not into, into the industry where you are in.
Yes. Special Tom.
Sorry,
Special
special.
Tom. Tom.
Hmm. Yes,
Yes.
special tongue.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So that's the lingo, okay? So they are
Yes.
just spoken of a certain area because the meaning of that word may be different to other areas.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes. It's clear. Yes. The meaning of lingo.
Yes, at
Yes.
least I was able to explain it to you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes.
Now let's continue to, oh, sorry. Now let's read together. I
Yes.
think I will be reading Leon, and I want you to read Angela.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Yes.
start. Thanks for meeting me. I just don't know what to do anymore.
To do anymore. Don't think of it. Is everything okay?
Mm, It's Arnold. Sorry, it's Arnold.
What's wrong?
Okay. Sometimes, like now, I feel like I'm just behind the scenes. It's like I have no say in our relationship anymore. An extra. I know it all started as my fault, but
Well, it takes two to tango. He tries to find comfort outside the house. I noticed that your husband likes to be the center of attention. During parties and dinners, he always has to be in the spotlight.
I don't know what to do.
Try to talk to him. Remember, it isn't over till the fat lady sings.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Okay, now let's continue here. So, before that, are there words that you find unfamiliar?
Mm, behind the scene and extra takes two. to tango in the spotlight. It isn't over till the. Mm, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yes, for the dialogue. I'm
Okay,
okay.
good.
Yes.
Now this time, so it takes two to tango. Are you familiar to that, right?
Yes, to
It
tango.
takes,
Yes.
yes, okay. So it takes two to tango. I really like that expression. It takes
Ah,
two to
really?
tango. Yes.
Why
I
do you
don't
like
know.
the expression?
Yes. Aside from the meaning, yes, I like the meaning. And other one, or the other reason is that I think it's very good to pronounce. I just think.
Ah, T
Yes.
T T takes
Sorry.
to take
It
T
takes
sound the T sound in a row takes two to tango.
ten. Yes, it takes
Yes,
two to tango.
tango.
It's nice, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so don't mind me because I'm really happy to simple reasons. I just find a lot of I just find a lot or I just find a lot of things or I'm being happy with simple things. Just
That's really important but very difficult for some kind of people who cannot satisfy with a small thing or cannot satisfy with the small things around the living.
yes, you are right. So it's actually sad that there are a lot of things who are not contented of the simple things that they have, right?
Yes, right,
Yes,
right. Yes.
it's very sad. However, we can't do anything about that. It's their choice, and of course, it's their decision. We don't have the right to dictate what they should do or what they should feel. It's their
Yes.
choice.
I think
Okay.
yes, it's a really good personality. It's a really good personality to get satisfied with a small thing around the what it, around the
Around
uh,
me.
yes around me or surrounding me.
Yes,
Yes,
you are right. I think
yes,
that is a very good trait, or that is a or that's a very nice trait to be satisfied on the
yes,
simple things around us, even if it's simple, right?
yes. Trait or personality, character. Yeah, yeah,
You are right.
yes,
Okay, there you go. Now, please take a look at the vocabulary words below, and I
yes,
want you to please pick two, just two, and
yeah,
then please try to use them in a sentence.
yes. Mm, blame. It's easy to blame someone, but it's difficult to blame yourself.
Okay, very good.
Yes. Yep.
Now, another one.
Another one. Mm, hmm. Content. It's good for you to content small thing around you or surrounding you. Content. Yes.
Okay.
Contenting.
It's
Content
again,
with it. Yes.
yes, it's good to be contented.
It's good to be. Yes. Good to be contented. With the small thing around you.
Yes, so you can say it's good to be contented, contented with the things around us.
Around us. Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
okay. It's a good, there you go, content. Good. Now let's
Yes.
continue. So I
Yes.
won't let you, I won't, oh, okay.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm just yes. I would like to make sure that well, since we have three classes in a row,
Mm-hmm.
so it's already
Oh.
yeah, time. So, but
Mm.
yes,
Oh, it's
and
okay.
you look also kind of tired here.
No, it's okay.
Ah, yes, thank you. Yeah,
It's just because I was not able to get enough sleep, and maybe it's also because of the light. But I'm good. Okay.
can you ask me
So
what time you go to bed and get up?
I usually go to bed at 2 a.m.
Ah,
Yes, okay, because I was not used, of course, I go home at 12 midnight, right?
yes.
Yes, and of course I still need to do a lot of things, girly things, girl stuff. Yes,
Yes.
I need to eat. I still need to do a lot of things before I go to sleep. And sometimes even if I'm already at home, I was no or I can't sleep easily, or I'm not the type of person who can sleep easily because I have an insomnia.
Ah, really?
Yes. So it's really hard for me to sleep. And for example, if I was already asleep and there's something noisy, I easily get distracted so that or I tend to wake up
Ah,
and I can't sleep or yes.
can
It's
I
hard for me to go back to sleep.
can I ask you when did you get insomnia?
When I was or since high school.
Ah, since high school.
Yes. Since high school, I'm already suffering from insomnia. So I've tried doing a lot of things so that
Yes, yes.
I can sleep or I'll be able to maybe sleep easily or,
Yes.
but it's really hard.
How about yes, getting some exercise before?
I did,
Ah,
but
you did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
it's
already
hard.
tried it. Yes.
It's hard. I'm not that I'm not really into exercise, but I used to play sports, right?
Yes.
But now I can't because of course I need to go to work.
Yes. Ah,
Yes,
yes, yes.
so I don't have enough time.
Yes. That's correct. That's correct.
Yes. Okay, there you go.
Mm, yeah.
Oh, I think we are gone. Okay, but before that, just I want you
Uh,
to please or I would just like you to use. Oh, would you like to end the lesson? No, let's just finish this one. Would you
yes.
like to add something?
No, I mean,
It's
we
okay. It's okay.
yes, we have a letter C.
Yes. Well, we're just going to finish this one. Let's
Yes.
go here. I want you to please use it takes two to tango in a sentence.
Ah, yes.
Can you please use the word it takes two to tango in a sentence?
Yes. If you give your hand to others, you expect his reaction. You expect his reaction to the favor. It takes two tango.
Yes, it
No,
takes two to tango. Two
it takes
tango.
two tangos.
Okay, very good. And how about spotlight? I want you to please use the word spotlight in a sentence.
Mm, yes. Being in the spotlight. I mean, when I was in the spotlight, I feel kind of nervous and it makes me uncomfortable.
Okay, there you go. So I think that's great. You did a great job, Ryan, in tonight's lesson.
Yes.
Congratulations. Okay, so there you go. So I hope you continue to, study English. Please, yes. So I've written some pronunciation practice in your feedback box. I
Yes.
want you to please go through over them, okay?
Yes.
And please practice the words, okay?
Yes. But
Yes. So,
yeah, but I remember that I answered the same thing last time. Your yes, our teacher Sounds like it's our last lesson.
Oh no.
Yes, you needed to English further continuously like that.
Oh, sorry. Did I
Yes,
mention that already?
yes, maybe yes. Last week, and I also
Oh.
said the same things. You mentioned sounds like we have last class yet.
Okay. Are you familiar with this one? Deja vu.
Deja vu. Ah, yes,
Do you
that's
remember
deja
this
vu.
one?
Yes,
Yes.
deja vu.
Yes.
Yes,
We're in things are happening as if you already experienced them before.
yes, already experienced that before. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so there you go. That would be the end of our lesson for tonight. So
Yes.
I'll see you again next time. Let's continue to learn English again next time.
Yes, thank you very much, and it was nice having you having class with you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Yeah,
It was
teacher.
nice talking to you as well. Bye. Have a good
Yeah.
night, Brian.
Yes, bye. Good night.
Bye.
Hmm.